Hi, it's Lori Richardson with Cornerstone Home Lending, and I'm so excited to introduce you to one of my really good friends today, Andrea Price Valenzuela. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Andrea is also a real estate agent, but she has a very, very unique perspective on real estate. And to put it bluntly, she purchased a home when she was 24 years old, her very first home. She's getting ready to sell that home now in 2016, so 4 years later, and make $200,000. On a very, very minimal, I think you even used a low down payment program to get into the property. So I asked her to come and just share your story, if you wouldn't mind, with us. How does a normal girl, age 24, buy real estate and make $200,000 on it when she's ready to buy her second home? Will you just share with us?
Sure. So I bought my home in 2012. I had been renting in Wash Park, and even in 2012, it was very expensive.
I bet.
Yeah. So we looked around in Wash Park for a bit, realized there was just no way we were going to afford that. So we decided to look in Highlands Ranch, and I found a home that needed a lot of love. I had saved up a bit of a down payment, and I actually ended up buying that home for $100 down at the time. It was a loan program that they had for bank-owned homes.
Great.
And I saved the rest of my money that I had for a down payment, and I flipped that home. I put all that money into it, and it really wasn't that much. And then I lived in it. It wasn't my dream home.
By a lot of love, I'm assuming you mean a lot of work.
Yes.
Right?
Yep. And a lot of
work.
stuff that we could do ourselves, and anybody can do. Just grab a paintbrush. We painted the trim. We recaulked baseboards. I mean, just basic stuff. It's not like we moved walls or anything.
Right.
Fixed up bathrooms. We did a lot of the work ourselves. And saved a lot of money that way.
Awesome.
And I am not handy. My husband is, so he did some of it. But, and that's, I mean, it was probably the best investment I've ever made.
That's amazing. I haven't even calculated your ROI, but
yeah.
So what advice would you give to millennials? I have a 16-year-old daughter, you know, Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
What would you tell people who are young and thinking about how do I build my net worth or my savings over time? What advice would you give?
So when I was looking for my house, I started to get discouraged because I couldn't afford much at the time. And I had that mentality that I wanted something bigger and better and more beautiful. And I think that that's kind of a common thing. And I credit this to my dad because he said, just buy something. He's also in real estate. And so I basically just bought something. It wasn't my favorite. It was not nice. The carpet was disgusting. But I bought it. And so I would say to anybody, if you have a little bit of a down payment and you have the desire and you don't want to rent anymore, I would just buy something. It's not going to be perfect, but it's a good stepping stone to get into your dream home.
That's incredible. Well, thank you for sharing your story.
Absolutely.
It was just so compelling that I really wanted people to hear it and hear it directly from you, because it really is possible to build your net worth using real estate, and we can help you make some really good financial decisions. So give us a call if there's anything that we could do for you. We are happy to do it. Hope your day's great. Thanks for coming.
Absolutely.